Hey travelers, so today on the channel we're going to finish the house for Tate and totally done, and then the next Sims 4 video will probably either be the dream house for my self sim and my spouse's self sim that I created. Our dream house that I want to build in Sims 4. Yeah, hi Oakley, my cat's come to join me. Well, our cat, but hi Boyle. And then it'll be either that or it'll be an estate like manor for a werewolf royalty family. Because I'm gonna do that too to play with the new pack because my sister wanted it, so I got it for her. So we have it. And then I wanted to just mention that I recorded part of this video on Sunday and I was interrupted by my spouse, but it's good that I was interrupted because it didn't record any of my audio for it. Luckily, the only thing I was able to do on Sunday was one room and then the wallpapers in different rooms. So that's why part of the house looks different. I've put glass wallpapers in certain places. So in certain rooms on the second floor, there are glass wallpaper now. So we're going to go down to the second floor and I'll just show you the wallpapers I've picked and describe them for the rooms I have wallpapers for. So this one's just glass walls. This one here, let's go ahead into build mode. This one is from Realm of Magic, I believe. Yeah, Realm of Magic, and I think that this is a pretty swatch. And then this one also is from Realm of Magic, and I think it's appropriate for bathrooms, definitely. Yep. Or kitchens, either one. And then this one is from the Crystal Creations kit, this wallpaper. And if you notice, we used a similar one down here. We just used it in a different swatch in the blue. And then over here, this one is from Paranormal Stuff. This one is from Paranormal Stuff for the guest room. And then there's some other wallpapers. So the only stuff I was able to do is put together this room. This wallpaper is from Enchanted by Nature, this one, the pink, with the trees and stuff. And then this one, Venerable Brick, is from Realm of Magic. And then the glass walls are base game. So then in this room, we've got the Apothecary, Leafy Ledge Apothecary Storage Cabinet from Enchanted by Nature. We've got the Leafy Ledge Apothecary Table from Enchanted by Nature. We've got this light from Enchanted by Nature, Flora Lux Ceiling Light. This lantern is the Luminous Mycena Lantern. I don't know if this is Enchanted by Nature. Yeah, it is. And then we've also got the Cauldron, which is from Realm of Magic. This chair, which is from Crystal Creations. This is the Crystal Creations crystal thing. And it's got a crystal, I think this is a candle from Crystal Creations as well. Yes, exactly, great. And then I've put this chair off to the side just for fun, or in case Sims want to sit down. And then this lantern thingy, suspended lights, is from Paranormal Stuff. So that's this room. And then the art on the walls is from Realm of Magic and Crystal Creations. So, yeah. And the windows up here are from Cottage Living, I'm pretty sure. Except for this one, which might be base game. I can't remember entirely if it is or not. Nope, it's also from Cottage Living. Okay, great. So that's the only difference I did. And then this flooring is the imaginative stones from Adventure Awaits. And we're going to repeat none of that down here. We've already filled out the floors for all of this. And this is, of course, the hexagonal timber from Eco Lifestyle. And then we have Masterpiece Mosaic Tile. And that one is from Love Struck. And then over here we've got this tile, the Copperdale tiles, which is from High School Years. Okay, so because we're over here, let's go ahead and start in this bathroom. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to go ahead and put up a little bit of a wall right here to create our shower spot. And then additionally to that, I kind of want to create a wall also for a closet, but I actually think we'll go ahead and put the closet in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put up a wall, just a half wall, Not even a half wall, just one wall for the loo area, I guess. That way the closet can be separate. And we'll go ahead and put a column there, and we are going to use, I think, this one from Romantic Garden. I think this one's really beautiful. It's too big to go in here, but it's not too big to go right here. But I don't know that Sims will still be able to get over there, so let's go ahead and remove that and find a slimmer column. There's one from Cottage Living I think I really like, so let's go ahead and, yeah, this one right here. So we'll go ahead and use this column to separate these two spaces. I guess we can't use it there, but we can use it here, so we will. Alright, and so then the only thing we're going to do now is I'm going to put some lighting in and some wallpaper. So let's go ahead and pick out our wallpaper swatch. I'm going directly to tile to see if there's anything we like in there in terms of a wallpaper swatch. This stuff's all more appropriate for a kitchen, and I think and the kitchen's done. But we could probably find a swatch that my friend would like. How about this one? This one's very, like, turquoisey. And this is a different color in the bathroom than the closet. I'm going to go ahead and I think with paneled walls in the closet, and I think I'm going to go ahead and give these ones, which are from one of the kits. Let's go ahead and find out which kit that's from. This wallpaper is from Parenthood, and now that it's down, I really don't like the way it looks at the floor, so we'll pick something else. But this wallpaper is from Modern Luxe, and I really like it, so let's go ahead and see if there's a swatch that I feel like would be appropriate for the bathroom as well. I kind of like this black one, and I don't think my friend Tate would like the black one. And again, it doesn't look right with the floors, so let's go ahead and pick a different one. What about this stone? This is from, no, it looks kind of beat up. This is a base game reclaimed wood wall. This is kind of pretty. The reclaimed wood looks like stone. It's really pretty. I think that that's the wrong color though. So this is from Spa Day and just looks like wood paneling. Okay, one is from Vampires, which is maroon, but I think it works if we change the swatch on this door over here. Okay, and then I also think it means we need to change the floor. And that's fine, we have a lot of tile options. We can just change it to something a bit more neutral. Or we could change it to something more maroon. Here's turquoise floors. Let me go ahead and put them in the closet. We're actually going to put wood in the closet. How about we do turquoise floors? We'll put wood in this closet over here because that makes more sense. And we'll change up the pattern on the walls. Let's find the masonry swatches, and maybe do this one instead. This is like very pink and blue, but like maybe it's nice. And let's go ahead and move this door over one. And let's go ahead and remove this wall. And then maybe we can actually build the closet over here rather than building it the other way. Like, we could just build the closet along this wall. I don't know why it's trying to let me put a door in the middle of it. And then we can put the toilet properly over there. See, the column goes there now. Okay. So then, let's go ahead and fill this in. And we need a spot for a sink, so that's important. But we're going to have one, so let's go ahead and move this door into the middle, like that. There you go. And then lighting. So we're going to go with overhead lights. This one is from, like, a box ceiling light, and it looks like a box of papers. And it's very confusing to me as to why you'd want that, but oh well. This one is like little lights like this, like they line the wall. And we can definitely put those there, but you know, we don't need to just keep them. And then this one looks like this, and it's a chandelier sort of piece. And I really think it's ugly. So I think I'm going to use the Eco Lifestyle lights because I really like them. At least right there. But then on the other two sections, I think we'll just use fancy lighting. How about we use fancy lighting in here where the bed's going to go? Okay. Let's find a light. How about this one? This one's okay. But it's way too big. What about the one from Love Struck? Too long. Is there one that's not quite so long? I wish you could limit lights by like their length. I think that would be really good. What about this one? How about this one? This one's like a brass lamp looking thing. Okay, that's not gonna work. So we'll instead just do the tiny saucer light in these two locations because it's so small. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get some plumbing stuff that we need. Let's go ahead and get a sink moment. We're going to do a sink over here. Let's see which sink it is that I want to give my friend. This one is from Cats and Dogs, and I like this one a lot. And if we put this one in, then we need to get rid of this window so that we can put a mirror. So let's go ahead and get rid of this window and swap these two around. Great, and then let's go ahead and put a mirror. Wall mirror. This one is from high school years. Cool. And then let's get a little bathroom rug. I want this one for the loo, and then this one for in front of the sink. So let's go ahead and get the loo. This one is from the bathroom kit, but I don't really like that one, not for my friend's house anyway. This one is from Realm of Magic, however, and they have a pink one. Cool. And then we need clutter. And I'm going to limit it by the bathroom clutter kit. Oh, and sleek bathroom, because they're two different things. Bathroom clutter kit and then sleek bathroom are two different things, pretty sure. What one is that one? Because it looks like it's a bathroom. There you go, sleek bathroom. There we go. And so let's go ahead and put some of the things here that one might need in a bathroom. We're going to use Alt to wiggle things into place where I want them to be. And we're going to put some extra towels in here. We're going to put towels in the shower room too, but it's always nice to have extras. And then this one is a laundry basket. And even though I'm not using laundry, the laundry kit, it would still be good to have a laundry basket in here, I would think. So maybe we put one in the closet. And then we're going to put up soap and toothbrushes. And then we actually have enough space for like a tiny end table. I think we can put, if we put this wall right here, which isn't ideal, but if we do, then we're separating the bathroom. And I think that gives us, also, does that have swatches? Yeah, and I think that gives us a little extra space to put things, so. 2 other spots to put stuff, so. I like that. Well, I guess only 1 spot, but that's okay. I'll just wiggle some things around, and actually we can put it up there. We just have to put move objects on to do so. Which is fine. It's not like, yeah, okay. bb.move objects on. And the only reason why I'm doing that is just to put it, to make it be there. Yeah. And then let's go ahead and change the swatch of this thing. And there we go. A fully, like, pink bathroom for my friend. My friend's master bath. I think I might do the guest bath off camera, but we'll see. So then over here, we're going to go ahead and find a swatch of tile that we like. Just one swatch. We got to get rid of the bathroom clutter, sleek bathroom kit. But one like a tile that we like. Like, I like this one. It's cute. It has a rainbow swatch. It has a pink rainbow swatch. See? Let's experience the rainbow swatches so that we know what they look like. I think the pink one is most appropriate, but because we can get away with it in this bathroom, I'm going to go with the rainbow for my friend. Because the thing we're trying to do is build a shower. So that's what I'm going to do there. And then over here, I want to build out a closet. So we do want shelves. And they need to be the kind that can attach to stuff. This one is from high school years, so let's go ahead and use these over here. And then we're going to just search for clothes in everything and see what pulls up. Oh, hey, here's the shirt, the little hanger thing that I wanted for the foyer originally. Like, Sims aren't going to be able to get through here, so it's okay to kind of extra clutter up this area. Cool. Alright. Let's go back to finishing the closet over here. Okay, so we have clothes, and we have different swatches of them. We're gonna go gray. Yep. Because she wears a lot of more gender-neutral things now. Oh, I think it's the laundry basket in the way to making it hang properly. There's also like this stuff, which is from high school years, and I kind of like it. It's nice. I can't get it to fit there though. What about if I like squeeze this over? Yeah, I just had to squeeze the shelf over. Okay, so now we have some clothes in here, and we have a laundry basket, so we're going to squeeze that over. And then let's see if we can get like a little bit of a bench or something, like right in here. Like a bench or a stool or just a place to sit. Yeah, we can get a little sitting spot too. So since we can get that, let's go ahead and pick a good one. Here's a bar stool that's really beautiful. It won't fit though. It's funny. But that little stool will, so at least we know that. What about this slatted wooden bench? Nope. What about this one from bowling night stuff? No, it's too big. How about this like poof? Yep. And I can fit it right here if I wanted to, so I think it has to be a one tile thing. Good. This one's from Island Living, and the top of it is beautiful. So we're gonna move the laundry basket back over, and then we're also going to put down a rug. That one's too big. That one doesn't want to fit there. That works for the rug in the closet. Okay. And then the only other thing I want to do is I do want to put in a couple of like under the window shelves. These are from Dream Home Decorator, and it's just because I want some extra places to put clutter. And I feel like the walls are the best way of dealing with that. Of like putting supplies and things like that. Go ahead and use this one. This shelf is from, I don't remember, actually. Some shelves. And then check to see where this one's from. Comfy Gamer Kit, I guess. So I guess those are like these stacked bookshelves, which I think are cool because you can put books on them and they are designed like books. They're really cool. And then I also like this one with the plants on it. But it is more of like a hallway thing. Like it looks better in like a hallway than it does anywhere else. Then we also have this one. This is from high school years. And we have this one is from Eco Lifestyle. And it's a bookcase technically, but it's also shelving, which I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and stagger a couple of shelves on the bathroom wall. The shower wall, I mean. Actually, I was gonna stagger them, but I actually think them being more down at eye level is better. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and put a shower on this wall over here. So let's go ahead and put a shower in. And we're going to use this one from the Sleek Bathroom Kit. And that's how you build your own shower. And then we can go ahead and get a bunch of bathroom clutter from the Bathroom Clutter Kit and the Sleek Bathroom Clutter Kit. And we're also going to get this rug just outside the shower. And we'll put another one right here in a different color. And we have room for shelf stuff. I want them to separate a little. I like that a little better. And then we can go ahead and put some art on the wall opposite. This is a backsplash technically, but I think it's beautiful. But anyway, we can put some kind of art up. Like, what kind of art is appropriate for the loo? Like, I never know. I never know the answer to that question. Like, what is the answer to that question? Like, I never know. Some random woman, like, in a pose that's definitely more like... Okay, how about we put up one of the tarot cards there, and we'll put another one over here. Definitely not putting that one up there. That one's much more appropriate for the bedroom. How about this one? It's like a pool of water. Okay, cool. Alright, and then we just need a couple of decor pieces. So, like, clutter, I mean. We do have, like, decals for the bathroom. We have this little turtle and like these things with fish and a kitten in a bathtub. At least I think that's a cat. Yeah. And confetti and some fishies. I think we'll put the fish over here. Just for fun. Like, that's fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some bathroom stuff up. My washing machine is going, in case you wondered. We can sneak some toilet tissue in, definitely. Like a supply of it. Who doesn't want to make sure there's a supply of it in their house? And then we have some, like, lotion and some, like, perfumes and some, like, bath stuff. And then we have this, like, caddy thing, which I will definitely hang over here on the shower wall. Gonna hold Alt and just move it there. And then we've got towels, and we do kind of need a spot for towels, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove this painting and put towels in its place instead, if I can get them to fit. Cool. So to hold Alt a little bit, just for extra towels. Like, it's not like anyone needs that many towels, but in case they do. And then in the bathroom, we can go ahead and put a razor, and yeah, it's an electric one, but oh well, and like towel soap, and then let's see, what else can we put? These lotions, maybe? No. How about the bath bubble things, because we're not actually going to use those. Like, who's actually going to use those? And then in the closet, we have some clutter places too, where we can put extra supplies, which I feel like is important. There's an electric toothbrush, which I'm pretty sure my friend would like. So we'll change that out for this one, and this one we'll put on top of the closet, just as extra stuff. Alright, and then we also have this little, like, caddy thing. So we'll put that out too. Okay, cool. Alright, and that's the bathroom done and all cluttered and figured out. And we'll make sure the sim can go through there. So, because we've done all of that, we can go ahead and do the bed next. So, the bed, definitely remove the selections. We want to get a really good bed, so let's go ahead and figure that out. I like this one from high school years from my friend. There are some really amazing swatches. Let's go ahead and show them to you. You can go through all of them. There's this one that's very light, this one that's turquoisey and has like leaves and cactus, I think. And this one which is cute and has little hearts. This one which has plaid. I think I'm going to go with the plaid one, and then we can put a different kind of bed in the other one. And then I'm going to put these two lamps here. And then I want to put a bench at the foot of the bed, one you could sit on. I like this one from the children's kit because it has storage in it. See? And it's a storage spot, but is move objects off again? Yeah, it was off. So we can hold Alt and just put it as close to the bed as possible. And turn it back off. Oops. So that we know the person can get around. And then, like, here's a rocking chair, and this one's from Life and Death, and I think it's really cool. And I thought I might put it over here, like, with a window view. And then I do want a railing for right here, so I think I'm going to draw a half wall. Let's go ahead and draw a half wall. We do want a short half wall, but it definitely is going to be more like a railing. There we go. And then we can go ahead and paint it with the same paint. And we can get a half wall trim if we want to. Half wall trims can be kind of pretty. There's this one that's like stone and it's from the Royalty Stuff Pack. But there's also this one that's like glass. And I kind of like that one, except for the fact that I sort of want it to be a stable surface for the fact that I'd want to be able to like put a cup up here if you're going to sit in a rocking chair, you know? Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and get a rug for out here. We're going to get a couple of them. I like this one from high school years. It has a lot of really cool swatches. See? Like, that's a cool swatch. And then it also has a lot of really colorful swatches too, like this one. And it has one that has a woman on it, or a person at least. And it has one that looks more like a zebra pattern, but they're really cool. Like, this one's neat too. And then it also has like this swatch that looks all rainbowy, at least to me, but in pastels. And I like that one, and I think with that one I want to like try to overlay it with a different one. Just like to put a whole bunch of rugs right here. And this one has candy on it for some reason. See? And this choice is not a good one for my friend, but it is definitely interesting. And we can put rugs at every doorway if we wanted to, but in reality I'm just going to leave that one there. And then move objects is still on, so I just want to make sure that there's not anything I want to put up here. So I'm going to put some kind of plant. This one is from Businesses and Hobbies. Let's put that one there. This one is Base Game. This one is from Dream Home Decorator. And because I just want to put in like a little plant corner, that's all. Right here when you turn the corner. I just think it'll be pretty. I'm going to shove those together a bit more. So I'm going to turn that one on its diagonal and shove it this way. And shove this one over a little bit more and this one over a little bit more. And then I want a really short one. So let's take this one, which is from Love Struck. Aw, that one's so small and tiny. So I'll put it up on the railing actually. This one is from Paranormal Stuff, and I think we've already used it downstairs, but it's the appropriate height for right there. Okay, so then let's go ahead and get some lighting choices over here. And I think we'll go ahead and use this one from high school years. I think we use it downstairs though. How about we use this one from one of the kits? This is from one of the kits. I don't remember which one. Little plant kit. Is it from the greenhouse stuff one? No. It's from this one, Blooming Rooms. Okay, that's fine. And then we definitely want some more light. This one is from the Bistro Stuff kit. This is beautiful. I like this one. I feel like it's down a little bit too far though. This one is from Work, Get to Work. And it's just a normal light, so let's go ahead and put it in for the haul. This one is from the holiday stuff, and it has like tree branches on it, like decorated in a garland, sort of. This one is from For Rent. I like this one. This one's cute. Let's put this one in this bathroom. Okay, and then over here, let's put an accent table. I like this one. It's from one of the kits. I don't remember which kit, but it's cool. Like, it looks really neat right there. And we can put other clutter on top of it when we decide what this corner's for exactly. And then I thought we could probably also do like a workout spot in this area because there's so much space here. Oh, by the way, that one was from Kitwise. That's from... If you can hear that sound, that's my washing machine. I'm sorry, but I had to wash my partner's clothes. She's facing a really bad health issue right now, so we have a little more laundry. That one's from Modern Retreat. Really cool. And then I really like this end table too, especially for the friend of mine that I'm building this house for. So we can go ahead and put this over here. Just wiggle it over here. And we can put some more clutter stuff on it if we wanted to. I'm also going to go ahead and put a half wall right here and color it the same way over here. Because that way it's like that part's not, you know, blocked in for no reason. You know, that way it's not just open to the stairs right there. And we can put some more clutter on this table here. But for now, I thought we'd do like an exercise spot because I thought my friend might like some of the options that are in the game now. So we have a stationary bike now. And we also have like weights from, I think these are from, yeah, Adventure Weights. And we have like archery now, and I think my friend really liked that too, and it's definitely an outdoor sport. So let's find somewhere outside we can put this, because I think she'd really enjoy that. I think she'd enjoy learning how to do that. I think that would be fun for her. So let's put it over here. Let's just wiggle it over here. Oh, that was the other thing I put in the backyard. I put this thing from Enchanted by Nature, and I wiggled the two stones for charging crystals into it right here. So now there's an archery thing up there. Okay, let's go back to what I was doing. And because there's a secondary bathroom here, I just thought a kind of workout spot out here would be good for my friend. But here's the stationary bike. It's from Adventure Weights. And I think, honestly, I think I'm going to give her the yellow one. I thought a stationary bike might be fun for her. I'm going to wiggle it over a little bit with Move Objects and stuff, just so there's a space here. And I think it makes this table a little unnecessary. In terms of there's walking space. So we're going to go ahead and remove that. Actually, I think we'll just replace it. And we'll put it over here. And that puts these two tables side by side, so we'll move that one over a little bit too. And then in this corner, we'll just go ahead and drag this wall out. Nope. We'll just go ahead and put up a half wall and put a plant there, maybe. Or we could put this, like, defending yourself, learning how to fight thing in. No, I don't think so. I think the stationary bike is best. I mean, the treadmill would be good, but I think the stationary bike is actually what's best. So let's go ahead and put a plant in this corner. I'm going to see if we have one that's really, like, good for a corner. Like this one, which is from Get Famous. I'm going to hold Alt and just wiggle it over a little bit, just so that it's not quite right up against this door. And I'm actually going to move this door over a little bit too. That way we can put this plant properly in its little spot. Alright, and then the only other thing I need to do in this room is put up a half wall. The same half wall we'd been using. There we go. Just to make it, like, appear safe. And then we have half wall trims again. This one. There you go. And now that little foyer room is complete with some activities that the sim can do as well. And we'll try to put some clutter up on these tables. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Not get rid of it, but I think I'll put it over here. And we're going to put a, actually over here. And we're going to put a desk over here, just to give an additional space for that. And we could have put the office back here, and I think that would be good too. I think that would be better than the rocking chair. I think we put a rocking chair out front. Yeah, we did. So we'll go ahead and put another one here in the back, and we'll put two so that there's two rocking chairs. And in real life, I don't think she uses I don't think that she's ever used a rocking chair or has any kind of fondness for one. But I like the idea of giving her self-sim things that she may not have in real life. And then I like this organization table, especially for outside, and this one is from a kit as well. And I think this one is from the, like, Morocco kit. Let's go ahead and see what kit that is. It was from one of our first kits. Yeah, Industrial Loft kit, actually. And I think that actually looks pretty good right there. So that's a good little space outside again. And again, this one is from Adventure Awaits. This one is from Enchanted by Nature. This is Crystal Creations. This telescope is from the Werewolf Pack. Moonwood Mills is where we are. This is from Adventure Awaits, and so is this. This one, I think, is from... Is this from... Get Famous? I think so, yeah. Alright, cool. And then now we can put a desk out here, which is important. So let's go ahead and find a desk we like. I like this one from Seasons. It's so, like, pretty and simple. So we're going to go ahead and put this table over here and move things so that we can take advantage of a desk spot. Alright, and then we're going to put an office chair, and I'm going to go ahead and either use this one from one of the kits. I think she really liked this one. It's just turquoise-ish. I feel like this is the better pattern, but I don't know whether or not that's the one she'd like best. This one's pretty too, though, so let's go ahead and maybe give her that one for fun. And then there's also, like, and that one's from one of the, it's from Pastel Pop Kit is what that one's called. This one is from High School Years, and I really like this one too, but I feel like it looks really uncomfortable. Even though it's not, like, it's a level, a million comfort chair. It won't give your Sims problems. It doesn't even have a comfort rating. But I like this one better. Okay, so then let's go ahead and we're going to limit by a couple of kits for the clutter. And we're going to limit by, I think we'll go with Pastel Pop, Everyday Clutter, Book Nook Basement. And then we also want the Artist Studio one, and we want the Gamer one. Where did the Gamer one go? Comfy Gamer. Okay. Alright, this one is the art one, and basically what I want from this is just the clutter pieces that make sense for a bedroom and an office. So we're going to go ahead and pull out the things that make the most sense to us and put them where I want them to go. Here's that, and here's a box of random stuff. Hey, this is cool. This has a rainbow flag on it. Here's some magazines. These ones have puzzles on, so they'll go in here in the bedroom. A relic. That's cute. Collection of nostalgic games. Here's a controller. Coin collection. A paused book. The paused book is good. A sticker collection. Some post-its. Here's some board games. Headphones. These aren't the type that my friend uses, but they're the best glasses. They're the best, like, representation of that. And then this is the hobby room, so we're going to go ahead and just leave some stuff in here that I want to use later. Here's a computer tower, which we don't need, but we're going to place. Here's like a little book stand. That's really cute. Here's a mug with a book on it. Here's a yoga mat. Let's go ahead and put this here. Here's a to-read bookshelf, which is cute. You can put that in the guest room. Here's some other exercise stuff. We can put that over here on the floor. We can probably put it on a little end table when I get back to tables and things. Here's a desk thing. Here's a makeup kit. We can put that in the bedroom. Here's more board games, which I like. We can go ahead and put those in the hobby room. Moving stuff. An invincible frame tray. We can put that in the bedroom. Here's a cell phone and keys. Definitely put this on this table right here. Okay. So that's basically like everything I wanted to do. There's also this picture, which is cute. That's just like cute, not like anything interesting. We also have this like shelf you can hang on the wall with mail in it and stuff. I think that's a good idea, especially for my friend. So let's move this lamp and replace it with this thing with mail and keys and stuff. I like that. Here's some grocery bags. Put some of those on the wall. There's also like a cork board, but I don't know what it's for. I used it once in my all glass house. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we can go ahead and remove all of these kits. I'm also going to save my game really fast because I've done a lot. Okay, and now we can go ahead and fill out the surfaces. We need 2 side tables, which is important. This one is from Royalty Stuff, and I'm trying to avoid the royalty stuff. This one is from Dine Out, and it's blue marble, and so I thought maybe I would use this as an end table on this side and see how much stuff we could put on it. So you could put like this book thing and the water. Let's move the book thing over a little. Let's go ahead and put the book thing there. And then the glasses and this other glasses stand thing. Be really nice if it was slotting correctly though. Even with move objects on, it should slot correctly at first. Okay, and then we can put a regular side table, like kind of like this one, which is from Dream Home Decorator, yeah. And we can put that up there. Put some magazines, put this makeup case, there we go. And it's like good and cluttered now. We do need to pick out a wallpaper for this room. Here's the one that's ghosts. Isn't that cute? I don't think that's appropriate for my friend, but isn't it great? Here's one that's like this. And they have it in a lighter swatch too. At least if I did that, it would match the thing. And then there's also this one. So let's go ahead and use this one for now and see what we think. I think it's okay to like just do an accent wall with it and then maybe just do a regular paint color for the rest. Gotta find one I like though. Actually, I think it might be really good to have like fun wall colors. This is Businesses and Hobbies, and it has like these neutrals and stuff, and I really like them, but not enough. This one's cool. It just has the pattern at the bottom, but I don't really think it's... This is the one from high school years, which I like. It's really beautiful, and it has a different swatches, but not different patterns. Like this one's kind of cool, and this one is from Life or Death. And it's either like these birds, or you get one that's like a non-pattern, or you get one like this pattern, or you get the owls. Okay, I sort of like that. So let's go ahead and go with a different swatch on this side. Like a normal one, like this one. Like one that doesn't have a pattern on it. Cool, so that we can get away with having this be the thing over here. And then we have a whole bunch of these tarot ones, and we used one in the bathroom, but we didn't use them all. So let's use these here. I'm going to hold Alt just so that I can put them on this wall the way I think I want them to go. There we go. And that's some art in the room. And then we can put a little bit more art over here if we want to, but in reality we're going to put a desk over here. Another desk, yes. And that's because we're going to put a place where, like, for handwriting rather than a computer. Over here, though, we're going to go ahead and use the computer that looks like a typewriter, because I think that she'd like that best. Over there. So then we're going to put another desk right over here just to give an additional option. And also I think I'd like to use the one that comes with all the crafting things. We're going to wiggle that over just a little bit so that we can put something right here that I haven't decided what. And then over here in this corner we need a little table. But a little table, not like a big one. It needs to be small. Let's put this eco lifestyle one. I like this one. And it has a weird pattern. That's nice. And it can hold the other exercise clutter. Okay, cool. Alright, I think that's good enough. I think we need a rug and we need a desk chair. Desk chair for over here. And I think now we'll use this one. Guess we actually will need to move this so that the chair can be used. That's fine. And then we can put some art up. And I'm going to limit it by those packs we used before. This time though, I think I'm also going to do Decor to the Max and see what it gives us. Book Nook. We're just going to limit by all of these packs so that we can see what it might have in terms of art. That's cool. And this is some random like person art, mostly, except for the swatch that's shoes and the one that's a perfume bottle. And then this one is like a book print one, which I think is cool looking, but is not necessarily what I'm going for in this space. And that's Sims, and that's art, and then this one's from Pastel Pop. So I think we'll be using Pastel Pop. And this one's just a random... How about we do this one? This one will look good over here. Put that one on the shower wall. Give someone to look at something, someone to look at in the shower. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. I like that one there. Actually, we'll take this and put it over here by the door. moving Alt to just wiggle it in place where I want it to go. And then that means we can go ahead and move these here, and we can use 2 of them instead of 3, just for implied storage, implied extra storage spaces. And we can go ahead and put a plant in. This one should have a swatch that's not gold. Yeah, it's got one that's pink, so that's good enough. And then that is something I wouldn't want. Okay, we need to put this cheat box down. Put the plant over here. And see if there's anything else that we want to place clutter-wise. Kind of like this random bowl. And these random giraffes. I think we'll go with the giraffes though, and we'll be like, yes, I got this for my friend. Because that's the kind of thing I would give to someone. There's also these book piles. It's like the endless book pile is what this one's called. And I don't know, I think these stack. Yeah, they do. So you can get like as many swatches as you want to like stack together. The endless book pile. Alright, so we're almost done. We're just going to go for a rug. We need a rug. I like the look of this very fluffy one. And if you make it bigger, it takes up almost the whole room. It even goes right through the wall. So making it bigger is not really an option, but you could layer them. So this one's cool too. But I don't like its pattern as much. And then there's also this one that has different patterns. Oh, I kind of like that one. Let's see if it has a swatch we like better. And that sound was my washing machine. That one's cool. That one's really pretty. I like this one, but I think I like it for myself rather than for my friend. Pattern-wise. So I like this one. Let's keep that one. Alright, and then we just need one more computer area, basically. And weirdly, I'm going to go ahead and put this weird little box of snacks over here. And then this other tumbler, move objects is still on, so I should be able to. Collection of sketchbooks, I like that, it's cool. Sticker collection, just for fun, you know, you can put out whatever you want just for fun. It's The Sims, like whatever you want, just do it for fun. And here's like a box of stuff. And here's like the procrastinators box of stuff. So we'll just fill in some places right there. And we'll see if there's any wall decorations we want to put. This one's neat, the Circle of Infinity. I wouldn't put it up, but it is cool. And then you can also do like wainscoting for the walls, like this. If you want to. Like you can line it up to look better. I'm not gonna, I was just showing you can. Okay, so let's go ahead and go after a computer, and I think I'm gonna use this one. Yep, there we go. So let's reset. And that's the bedroom done, and the bathroom and the closet. And then this little foyer area is done. The one thing I'm gonna do is put up a couple of wall lights. This is from Businesses and Hobbies. And I just want to put up a couple of wall lights. Just to make it be better, like lit. Breeze that over and make sure it doesn't cover the door. Whoops. Because if it covers the door, sometimes the doors aren't openable. And it's sad, but it happens, so. There we go. And then I want another couple of wall lights over here, but I do definitely want to be selective. Here's the one from Realm of Magic. That one's beautiful. It's like a butterfly. This is from Businesses and Hobbies. I've never used this. That's definitely an outside light though. This one is from Cottage Living, and I really like this one too. But again, I think I like it for me rather than for my friend. Okay, And then we also have like these ones, which are from high school years, and they are definitely interesting, but I kind of hate them. And then we have this one, which is from Dream Home Decorator, and it just looks like that. Anyway, I think there's enough light now. So we have a bathroom, a guest bedroom, and a hobby room to do now. And the hobby room, I'm going to try to make sure I fit in any hobbies at all besides computer stuff that I feel like my friend would like. And also, I'm also going to make sure I try not to repeat hobbies because I have like the knitting stuff over here down in the cat room. But I do want to give the embroidery, and I actually want to go through the activities in the game and make sure there's not anything I'm forgetting. Oh, there is one thing that we don't have in this room that we kind of need, so let's go ahead and get that. We're going to go for a wardrobe, and I think I'm going to go for this one from Dream Home Decorator. I think it's because it's so slim that it'll fit right there. Yeah, it will fit, but it doesn't really allow for the Sims to move around it. What about this one? This one is from Horse Ranch. Yeah, okay. And I think you can put something in there. I think. So let's see if we can find anything that might go in there. Weird key, a basketball, some yarn, a tin for biscuits and tea, I think. Here's like a basket with a blanket. Whoops, cancel. Let's move this over a little. Okay. Extra pillows and blankets. I'm trying to find like something to go in there. A bird jail, some other stuff. Here's like a stuffed animal. Yeah, let's put you up. But I'm trying to find something that will go actually in the slot, and I don't know if anything does. Like, maybe like clothes? I can't remember where the folded clothes are, so we'll go ahead and just search for them. There it is, stack of folded clothes. Oh, we're gonna have to raise it up for it to go in there. That's fine. Yep, stack of folded clothes. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's the room done, definitely. I think we need another light, though, actually. I like this one a lot. I like this swatch with the branches on it. There you go. Okay, so, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the bathroom, spare bedroom, and the hobby room off camera because I am tired. I'm tired of talking, and, I will do it off camera and then show you everything when we get back, including where everything is from. Okay guys, that's going to be the end of the video for today. We're going to have a fifth and final part of the house for Tate, which I didn't expect, but is fine. The fifth and final part I'll go over the hobby room and the guest room and the bathroom that I didn't do here that I couldn't get finished on camera. And I'm sorry about the choppy audio, like the noise in the background is my washing machine going and the rain and the heater in the front room. So if you hear all that noise underneath my speaking, I'm really sorry, but I'm not going to do anything to fix it. Like, not today. Like, I recorded for over an hour. I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of being on my computer. I'm having kind of a rough physical health day today. So I've done what I can. And I know that Tate, who knows who she is, they will absolutely love this video, and they'll also love the house. So in the fifth and final part, we'll go over the 3 rooms I finished and the few details in the house that I changed as well, and a final like view of it too. So thanks so much for watching, travelers. I hope you have a great day wherever you're at in yours. Bye.